welcome to week 5 of questions and answers. I can't believe it's already been 5 weeks of doing this, but because it's February, Valentine's Day is coming up. You can kind of feel the love in the air. I thought it would be good to talk about relationships now, but instead of making you listen to me talk about relationships for a while, I thought it'd be cool to talk to a few different couples and ask them some fun questions about relationships. So here, let's get to meet those guys.
What would you answer?
Oh boy. Well, I don't really know. Probably the first time we saw each other was when I was in like 4th grade or something. You were in 6th grade. We went to the same school for a long time.
Yeah, I don't remember the first time that
No love at first sight over here.
zero of that. We started hanging out and we met as in like had an interest in each other. Well, I was leading worship at our church in Minnesota and we were on a missions trip and kind of the ball got rolling there and that's where it took off, yeah.
We met at a church lock-in.
We did. Before I arrived, they had broken into the actor's closet. Apparently, the church had one of those, and Jenny was wearing an army helmet and some sequin thing. And the first words she ever said to me, the first time I met her, was she ran up to me and said this: "Hey, look, I'm pregnant," and then ran away.
It's true.
That was when I knew.
Well, actually, it was through a blind date, a mutual friend, and she kind of set us up to meet. And on the first day, we didn't really hit it off very well, and that's probably because he talked a lot about his ex-girlfriend, and so that was kind of weird. What do you think?
She's right. That's what I did.
Thinner. He had more hair. A lot more athletic.
Anything that made you like me?
Well, yeah, all those things. You were thinner.
Super awkward and just,
Super
like,
awkward.
didn't really understand social cues. Really shocking, actually. I'm just kidding.
You were funny and quirky, just like a funny sort of weird in a way that I really appreciated. Also self-confident, just really kind of your own person who liked to do what you like to do, smart, fun to hang out with, fun. Mostly, I remember you were
I'm no longer fun.
Before the children, fun.
Oh, it's so sad.
What was she like? What were you like?
I don't know.
I don't even remember what I was like.
Grant was the
I might have been
one
awkward.
that all of the high school girls had crush on because he led worship for high school, and I was one of the high schoolers too. So I guess I was a high school girl that had a crush on him too.
I
I didn't think about this at all. I should have got one.
I thought I had a good one and then I totally forgot.
Wait.
Are you done already?
No,
Oh.
only got one.
This isn't being videoed, is it?
My favorite movie is Remember the Titans. I played the trombone in band. I golfed on the golf team in high school.
Wait a minute.
Oh, snap!
I think that you played trombone at one point. And my favorite movie is Remember the Titans. I also think it's that one, Killing one. Yeah, it's definitely that one. I golfed on the golf team in high school.
Liar! Or you're wrong.
Which one?
What? My lie was my favorite movie is Remember the
Oh,
Titans.
see, I said it was the war one.
But it's not a war one. I don't have a favorite movie.
Okay, that's so lame.
Unlike the Pirates, who don't do anything, I have been to Boston in the fall. I got my prom date pregnant, and I have broken 3 bones.
Tricky. Well, you've been to Boston, so
In the fall?
I don't know. I don't know if you've broken 3 bones.
But you know about the middle one?
Yeah, I know about the middle one. Perfect, thanks.
It was a little late. It was after prom. A couple of years.
Yes, after prom. Okay, I go with number 3. You broke 3 bones.
It's true.
I like candy.
That's definitely true.
Second one, my favorite sport is baseball.
I think that's false.
And the third one, blue is my favorite color.
That's true.
My favorite color is purple. It was February 6th, 2010 when I got in a car accident. I was a basketball captain for 3 years in high school.
Your favorite color is not purple.
False.
I was wrong.
Do you have another guess?
I don't think it was February 6th.
It was. It was the last one.
But you were a captain even when you're in your senior year when you didn't really play, didn't you?
Except for I quit the team, so I feel like that takes away your captain.
Oh, snap! She's lying!
I had a crush on my art teacher in grade school. My first kiss was in 3rd grade. My favorite class in junior high was social studies.
First one is false, the second and third are true.
You're wrong. Well, see, the lie is the middle one. My first kiss was in 3rd grade. It was actually in 6th grade.
I quit my job as a soccer referee after 1 game. My dad likes to call me Garbage Gut, and my first cat was named Buttons.
I don't think your first cat was Buttons.
No, it wasn't.
It was a different cat.
Yeah. See, I'd stay with this game.
Oh man. So many things.
It's gonna be so
no.
hard. It's gonna be so hard for you to come up with only one.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Can I say it? Mm-hmm. Okay, I think it's when I pop its pimples.
Pop zits on my back.
Is constantly trying to save money.
Repeat things 3 times. Repeat things.
True.
That's true.
You guess mine first, because I have no idea.
Did I leave my clothes on the floor?
Ugh.
And don't pick them up.
No.
Did I leave the bed unmade?
No. I didn't write either of those, but I thought about it. Sings in the shower. I can't stand it.
I do sing in the shower.
I think it's when I thump my foot in bed.
No. It's when he leaves all of his painting materials and doesn't clean them out.
Really?
After a project, and he ruins all the painting things. Like one is sitting out there right now with a bunch of paint in it from about 3 weeks ago.
Which one? That's been there since like the summer, not 3 weeks ago.
Oh good! That makes it so much better.
Let's see here. Give me a clue. Is there cheating in this game? Clean up things before you.
Does this count?
Yay! I win.
Cleaning, that's what I mean, yeah.
I was trying to get, making you clean before you're ready to.
Yeah,
is what I was
immediately.
getting at.
That's what the that's
we
what
go.
I was getting at.
Sexy.
I knew you were gonna see, I told you! I said passionate.
Creative.
Bam.
Once again, I know you well.
Organized.
Oh. No.
Annoying.
I don't know, fun.
Thoughtful.
Well, kinda. Responsible.
Okay, what about yours?
I'd say joyful. Close?
Well, outgoing. That's not really joyful.
Oh.
My guess for me is bald.
No! Why would I write that?
Nice.
Guess a real word.
Awesome.
No, that's not what I wrote. Self-confident. I'm guessing you wrote you.
I did write me.
Who did I write?
Me.
Yes.
Who do you think's funnier?
Yeah?
What did you say?
I don't know, what do you think I said?
You?
Nope. Hold on.
What do you think I wrote?
I don't.
Not turning off lights when we leave the house.
Leaving all the lights on.
Leaving
Bingo.
all the lights on when leaving the house. Oh, yes. You know me well.
Well, I gotta grab this crying baby real quick.
When I get in the car and it has no gas, or something terribly something's gone terribly wrong with it, like it makes an awful noise, and then you never told me about that for a really long time.
Oh, no, that's not what I wrote.
Oh,
I wrote always wanting to clean up first
yes.
and play second.
Probably not listening to what you have to say.
Like watching sports a bunch? I don't know.
Oh, leaving paint out.
Um,
You just told me earlier
What did
that that's
you
what it
think?
was.
Sing Hum Somebody Kill Me Please while we're in a store.
I wrote leave a mess without cleaning it up. What do you think, Bill? Flight?
Ooh, I actually wrote that. I was gonna go with super smarts, but then I was like, he's already super smart. So.
Thanks.
Flying. So what you go for? Flight, speed, fastness.
Transportation?
Just be anywhere at all the same time.
Yes, like you talk about that
Would
often.
be dope. Transportation. You mean like teleporting?
That one.
Teleporting.
Not transportation, because everybody can do that.
My superpower is transportation, and I can get from here to there by car.
What do you complain about a lot every day?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Be creative.
The ability to be creative.
No. What did I write? To not grow any older.
I complain about that every day.
Yeah, every day you say, I'm so old, I'm so old. Oh, I'm old.
Okay.
Yeah, you just did today, remember?
Yeah,
when we were
I
at
do
Wendy's?
remember that.
You said I'm old.
I remember that.
So what if you had the superpower
To
not
not
grow
get
it? Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Really fun. Like that's the one. It was probably like the most fun day of my life. I do remember like when the doors opened up and seeing you walk down the aisle. Just feeling really lucky.
I could see you and I thought you were beautiful. And same as today.
Thank you.
So
You go. You probably remember more details than I do.
Sure. It was good. I think it was really fun. After our first look, we had like a little moment to be together, and that was like really special. And I feel like one of the only moments of the whole entire day, probably the only moment of the whole day that we got to just be like the two of us. So that was special.
our wedding day was on June 8th of 1985 and it was 104 degrees. And the church's air conditioning wasn't working. So it was very hot. And here I was in my tux and she was in her dress, and we get through the ceremony and we get downstairs to the reception and we're getting ready to cut the cake. And we took the knife and started to cut. The actual cake started to melt and slide off of the tier that it was on.
And a week before we got married, my mom and dad got a dog, and it was a little puppy, and it ate my veil. And so at the last minute, I had to get a new veil.
Our organist came down with bursitis.
Bursitis. One of our bridesmaids missed her flight,
Yeah.
and then they lost our rings.
And your uncle
So,
got a flat
yeah.
tire on the way there.
Yeah, that's true.
And had to walk about a mile in 104 degree heat. So, yeah, it was a good day.
Oh boy. And I think it's really important to talk about, how you plan to worship, where you plan to worship, and how often, that kind of thing. It's really important before you get further into your relationship to talk about those things and to be honest too.
We talked a lot about this when we were dating. Like, I remember us talking about making sure that our relationship with God is that I'm getting time with the Lord to like feel me and allow my needs to be met in Him, and same with Grant, so that we can then better serve each other.
Well, we pray together as a couple and a family.
I think that's a huge foundation bit. If you're not spending time, like not just you and God alone, I think we do that on our own, but also the two of you and God, then you're probably missing out on kind of a foundational piece of how to grow together in a healthy way and how to grow together with God at the foundation. And so we kind of always made that a priority, to be alone with God, but also together with God, doing life and faith together, journeying together, doing devotions together, praying together. But also for us, that whole idea that we wanted to, like from the beginning, that we were going to do it God's way, I think just helped it be really healthier. Like, I did youth ministry for a really long time, and I've met, countless hundreds, maybe even thousands of students who are in middle school and high school, and just hearing the way that they talk about relationships and the struggles with relationships and the pressure of relationships and some of just the difficulties that I think are part of relationships, but are also part of the culture that we live in, and the messages that we get from society, from movies and music about what a relationship should be. I think a lot of that stems from doing it the world's way and not God's way, and making a commitment at the beginning. Like we just talked about it from the very start. Just said, hey, this is what I believe. This is what I believe. How are we going to honor God in the way that we do everything? But to do it God's way took a lot of the pressures of compromising your purity, a lot of the pressures of compromising your integrity. Like if you just follow God's plan and trust that it's going to be better, I think for us it was healthier, and it is healthier now just because we made that commitment, and because we've always done that.
Just be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not.
In today's world, people put so much pressure on dating, and like, oh, this person likes this person. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Like, who cares? So just hang out with people, figure out what you want in somebody else. Like, write down a list of things you want in another person, and then just don't settle for something. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I don't know. I think it's easy to just settle because someone is.
Cute.
I mean, obviously, you want them to be cute, but like, you know,
Top of the list.
settling for the wrong reasons, and then that's stupid, and it's gonna not be good in the long run. So
Don't get so worked up about everything, because it's not the end of the world if, your boyfriend from 9th grade doesn't work out. If it does, that's
seriously,
awesome.
for real, that's very true.
Take it slow and take it easy. Even for us, like we met in high school, we started dating in high school, but we went to different colleges, and we didn't get married for 6 years after we started dating. That's a long time, and the world looks at that and says, like, go, take it fast, and make these big decisions, take these big steps emotionally, take these big steps physically, that we got to be in a huge rush to do it. And one of the things I'm most thankful for, like, we got a lifetime together, and I don't feel like if we had gone faster and taken bigger, quicker steps than we did, I don't think we missed out on anything. I think we would have missed out if we had done that. And so, like, don't put too much pressure on it. It's not the end of the world. You don't need to date anybody. You don't, like, it's not a necessity to have a full experience of middle school. It's not a necessity to have a full experience of high school. It's not even a necessity to have a full experience of college, to always find yourself wrapped up in another person. Like, find who you are in God and enjoy it. Have fun. If it's not fun, jeepers, quit.